Today, we're exploring the profound knowledge shared by Alex Collier, the esteemed Andromedan Contactee. His experiences and messages from the Andromedans are fascinating and crucial for understanding our place in the universe. We'll be providing you with insights that are sure to elevate your cosmic consciousness. Throughout this video, remember that your engagement helps spread this vital information far and wide. Each like, subscribe, and notification bell you click brings Alex Collier's invaluable knowledge and the wisdom of the Andromedans to more curious minds across the globe. Also, remember that we host a live webinar 3 times a month on a Friday at 2 p.m. Eastern Time, so be sure to visit the link in the description for more information. But for now, here's today's video.
Hey, here's a theory. Skynet and its radiation effects on the populace. It's really an invisible attack. You can't see it, but know it's there like a fart, he says. So maybe it is methane. But anyway.
I think all things are possible. You know, the cabal, again, they built and put this entire infrastructure together in order to eliminate humanity and to have absolute total control of those that were left. What they learned from the Orion group and the reptilians, who have been slavers for fucking ever. Forever. Other solar systems, other star nations, other star leagues, they didn't care what, who, when, or where. They were slavers. So you should look at the entire infrastructure we have now as being built to do that. Now, some of that tech can be converted for benevolent use. And there are changes going on to do exactly that. That which can be converted for benevolent use. That which cannot be will be destroyed. It will be taken down. So it cannot harm humanity ever again. Okay? There's a lot going on, folks. There is a lot going on. And it's a bummer that we're all having to go to catch up in a crash course, because there's so much going on and concepts and information that's so outside the box of what we've been contained in that it's difficult to process. It's difficult to not only process, but to wrap ourselves around it, because it's so outside the box that we were contained in. Okay, the knowledge that we were taught based on the false and fake history and the bullshit science theories that we were told are true, when in fact now we're realizing it was all garbage as well. So what we're finding out is that where we actually have to go is so far outside the box that we can't even acknowledge the box anymore as being anything relevant, because in reality most of it wasn't. It was there to control and enslave. We just didn't know it. But the information that's coming down now, the information about who we are, our souls, our DNA, our genetic makeup, soul groups, star seeds, walked in, holographic healing technology, all of that. That's the real stuff. That's the reality that has been kept from us, that is now being delivered and is working its way into humanity's consciousness. And people are having a difficult time making this transition because they've invested their entire lives in this, in the box, which is rubbish, absolute rubbish. I get it. I so get it. I've been there. But you can't force anyone to get it or even to go there until they want to go there. And it's not that they're dark or they're evil, they're just afraid. They're afraid. So all you can do is love them from a distance until their souls, their hearts are touched by grace, and they make a different decision about who they are. That's all we can do. And I know it hurts. I know it's frustrating. I know people who had no idea I did this kind of stuff for 25, 30 years that I've just known on a personal level where I never go there. And now they want nothing to do with me because I talk to an extraterrestrial. And there's nothing I can do about it. I'm still the same guy. I'm still the same person. But because of that, now I'm something else. But I still love and care for them. And now I have to love them from a distance. And you're going to have people in your life that you're either already doing that or you're going to be doing it in the future. The bottom line is, no matter what happens, all the broken pieces will find their way back home, back to source. There is an interesting theory that a contactee will be talking in Shasta about. I do not have permission to mention his name. He's been told by his contacts, his sources, that a decision has been made that there are some souls that will be permanently put to sleep. Which I interpret that to mean that they will not be allowed to reincarnate into other civilizations because they're so broken. But they cannot be destroyed, but they will just be put to sleep. It's an interesting theory. It's a very, very interesting theory. So there's a lot of information coming from many different sources that we're all going to have to sift through. But somewhere in all of that information, there will be information that overlaps and connects and makes sense. If there are souls that are that broken and they're not being returned to source just yet, then they will need to be put to sleep because they're a danger. They're a danger to no matter who it is, because they've become so twisted, so turned inside out, that at this particular time they can't be fixed. They can't be righted. So I had not heard this from him. I'm waiting to have that conversation with him. But it's a very interesting theory. This would explain some of the Seeker, the Draconians, the Orion group. They're so twisted. They can't be allowed to reincarnate somewhere else. It's an interesting theory. So, stay tuned. There's a lot of things coming. There's a lot of information coming, and I told you that there are other contactees who now feel safe to come forward, and that's not an accident either. So there's a lot more information to come, and I encourage them to tell their stories because it's another perspective from another soul group, another off-world soul group. This is just what it is. This is what it's going to be. It's going to be a ride.
When we eventually achieve 5D, can we choose to change our form? If we prefer our star family form, i.e. Andromedan or Pleiadian, and can our passed over loved ones live in 5D Earth with us? I have a late husband who I've been told has returned to his Pleiadian form.
I would see no reason why you can't. I mean, just because you're a member of a soul group doesn't mean you're all from the same civilization. You could have had multiple lives in multiple civilizations on multiple dimensions and still be in the same soul group. It just means you hang out together, you travel together. Doesn't mean you share every single lifetime together. Being in a soul group is an extended family. So I think you could create and choose whatever reality you want. Living in fifth density is not at all like third. It is quite the change. Quite the change. And I think you could choose whatever physical form you want within your soul group or not in whatever civilization you choose. You're the driver of your own personal experience. You are. Not an AI, not a reptilian race, not a corrupt government, and not a fraudulent religion. You are. Humanity here on Terra, we just don't know that because of the programming and the conditioning and the extent of the slavery that we've been subjected to. At some point, we will have that experience on this planet as well, whether she's on fourth or on fifth.
As we come to the end of today's cosmic journey, we hope you're leaving with a mind full of wonder and curiosity. If you've enjoyed this video and believe in the importance of sharing Alex Collier's messages, please show your support by liking this video, subscribing to our channel, and clicking the bell icon. This simple act goes a long way in ensuring that this knowledge reaches others searching for these cosmic truths. Also, remember to leave your thoughts, experiences, or questions in the comments below. We do read all the comments. Until next time, keep looking up and questioning the universe. Stay curious, fellow cosmic explorers. If you would like to see Andromedan Contactee Alex Collier live via video stream, we hold a live webinar 3 times a month on a Friday at 2 p.m. Eastern Time. For more information and dates of upcoming live webinars, please visit alexcollier.org. Please click on one of the above videos to seek more of Alex Collier's knowledge.